Hey up everybody, Magpie01 here, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Mass Effect Andromeda and basically looking into some of the controversy surrounding this game at the moment. Now, I've been playing the game, there's a link to the video, some video gameplay that I've done, and I quite like the game, and I'm not one that's been interested in the Mass Effect franchise before. I haven't played any of the other 3 games. This is my first foray into Mass Effect, and so far I'm enjoying it. Now, there's been some controversy about the character animations within the game, and I can see where people are coming from with that. It isn't stellar, it isn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it isn't exactly crap either. You know, they do need a bit more animation there, a bit more emotion. People say that they look a bit cold, and I guess they do. The eyes don't look quite right, the mouths don't move properly, but you know, that's being picky in my eyes. I don't think that they're too bad. They're not as good as you would have expected from a game like this. I mean, it's been 5 years in development, a budget of what, $40 million I believe, and that's what they come up with. I don't know. Well, I think especially aficionados of the franchise expected better, but this is what we've got. And apart from those, for me personally, the experience on the game has been very good. There are some issues. I know that on the PS4 there's some frame rate issues at the moment that people are struggling with. There's some audio issues on the PC where multiple lines of commentary are running at the same time. There's some clipping issues, some loading in and out issues, but I haven't experienced many of those, well actually none of them, not on the PC anyway. But there is a patch coming out, it's patch 1.04, and that is going to alleviate some of those problems. The one issue that I did run into with this game was the Corsair utility engine, which runs if you have Corsair peripherals on your computers, mice, keyboards. I've got a Corsair keyboard, and it wouldn't allow me to play the game whilst that was installed. I had to uninstall that for the game to work, but once that was uninstalled it works perfectly. So, a bit of an odd one, don't know why that would stop it working, but it did. So for now I haven't got Corsair utility, but apparently that has already been patched for those of us on the PC. I haven't tried that yet though, but I will be. But yeah, they're going to patch out some of the main problems. I mean, the animations are what people seem to be jumping on them for, but it's more issues with actually running the game and getting a decent frame rate out of it that we should be more worried about to begin with, and those are getting patched out as we speak. But yeah, I think some of the artists on this game have actually been attacked. I think they've been tweeted and had, generally not nice messages sent to them. And it's a letdown for the gaming community as a whole, I think, because it seems to be indicative of people that don't like a game or don't like something within a game, that they tend to attack people in a personal manner. They get quite vulgar with the language, and there's really just no need for it. I'm sure that the guys and girls at BioWare were aware of the animations, but it was probably something that they couldn't work on at the time. Release date came round too quick or whatever, and I'm sure that at some point they'll get patched. Or maybe they won't get patched. Sometimes there's no such thing as bad publicity. I mean, a lot more people are talking about this game than would have if the animations had been fat. So, it's getting a lot more attention than it would have been getting. But yeah, the way some people carry on is just ridiculous these days. I'm sure they're quite open to constructive criticism, but for the way that some people carry on, it's stupid. But yeah, anyway, getting back to the patch, that is being pushed out now, as far as I know. So for those that are buying the game and playing it today, you will be getting a day 1 patch, and that should fix any of the issues that those early access people have been suffering. There isn't as yet a full rundown of everything that is within this patch, but BioWare say that sometime shortly around the release of it, or just after, they will put a full changelog on, and you'll be able to view that via their website. But as I say, it is quite a good game. I have enjoyed it, and I'm not very easily pleased with story-driven games. And Mass Effect, it's been something that's put me off previous games because I know that there's a massive storyline that you don't necessarily have to buy into, but it helps you enjoy the game, and that's put me off previous ones. But this one I've got into it, and the storyline isn't too deep. It's predictable, but it isn't deep, and it's engaging enough to keep me coming back and to actually want to buy the game after I've finished my 10-hour trial. So that's definitely something that I will be doing. You know, graphically it looks really good. It's using the Frostbite engine. People are saying that it doesn't use it, you know, to its fullest, but then basically the only examples we've got of the Frostbite engine are from DICE with Battlefield, and it's their proprietary engine, they built it, so obviously they're going to be able to get the best out of it, and it's maybe just BioWare needed more time with it. But the game does look insanely good to me, so you know, I think there's some people out there that are being very, very picky. But yeah, all of this stuff about the character animations just seems to be, you know, just blown out of all proportion for me. Yes, they aren't great, but they're not that bad. You know, they could be a lot worse. I have seen a lot worse. And it doesn't make or break the game. You know, it wasn't a game-breaking feature. You know, it isn't like they've launched a game and some part of it just simply doesn't work and stops a lot of people playing it. You know, it's just something within the game that you can overlook. You know, if you really can just look past it, there's no need for the bullshit that some people are coming out with about it. But yeah, I can recommend this game. You know, if you was into the previous Mass Effect games, you will most likely enjoy this one. It's maybe got some persuading to do with those that are really, you know, fanboys of the series. I think apparently it's the first one of a new trilogy, so yeah, well, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out and to see if they actually fix the animations. And that's really all I've got to say on this today. If you like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And I will catch you in the next video. Take care.